And hello, people. I hope you had a good Labor Day. Usually, I don't do videos today because I go to the hospice and hospital and I comfort people to spread the word. Okay, so I've been watching. I left comments as much as possible. A lot of people were asking me about the emoji thing. We had an emoji purge. A lot of people don't understand that until they get purged out or get fined. Or that Orion guy. Okay? A lot of people don't listen to Old on Cloud. Don't really care. That's why a lot of these people are going to end up like what I always tell people. Where's my files? A lot of people get confused on standard American firearms. It's not the firearms, it's the frame of thought. Okay? Not the firearms. Standard American firearms is a term for us gunslingers for your typical mental thought training of use of American firearms. Okay, a lot of people don't get that point. It's like talking to a 3-year-old after a drunken binge for 2 days. Okay, you have to repeat yourself. Again, third year of SHTF and second year of World War III. We're getting closer. Hope you got your bomb shelters. And Clown's a little bit busy. Let's see. Notes. You don't want to learn about that. I hope everybody watched the skies on the Atlantic coast and or like I said, you missed the comet. And you now missed the meteorite shower after the comet. Keep telling people, watch the skies. To go look out like, what the hell was that? Okay, nobody ever listens to Old on Cloud just till it's too late. And then you have that stupid look on your face. I still have to call the courthouse. I always like it when my dental surgery is on the same date I have to show up for jury duty. Somebody's been extra democratic over there and kind of smart. I like to go to jury duty. I volunteer for jury duty. Not on my days of dental surgery. That's kind of be horrifying. Okay. Most people who are at Burning Man are really old hippies because I was at the first two. That was in the Bay Area in the mud flats back in the late 70s. Okay? Millennials, millennials, Generation Z, college students, gamers, social media people are all at Burning Man. Now, a lot of people don't understand Black Rock City is not a city. It is a desert, a former cow pasture. It is run by Bureau of Land Management, the federal government, and the Park Service, and two Indian reservation that borders it. Okay? Everybody had declared a natural disaster. People keep giving comments, oh, they're just partying, having fun. I've been talking to friends who works in those three areas, the Park Service, BLM, the feds, and also the Indian reservations there, and they were, well, I can't say those words on YouTube. Okay? Normally, Black Rock City during the festival is supported by support trucks that take care of the garbage, that takes care of people getting sick, overdose, tripping out, fucking a cactus, or whatever. Okay? That's not the problem. Because of the rains, none of the support trucks came in. So you had overflowing potties, porta potties everywhere. Some were tipped over. Some just went into the mud. Great. Perfect sanitation. A lot of art installations that's supposed to be burnt and hauled away weren't. Okay? So those agency and the Indian reservation had a big cleanup ahead of them. They have to take care of this before the real winter rains hit. Because nobody could get into that spot. It turns into like west of me, a big sewage pit. Okay? If they don't clean it up, they won't have Burning Man next year. They're a race against time. They're trying to clean up. You have all these old people going, peace, I'm wonderful. We're living together. There's no worries. No, those idiots are out of their minds, on drugs, and they're not cleaning up. We have garbage everywhere. Okay? Do you know last year how much tons of garbage they took out of that area? Plus, they run a private airport in that area, and it's like what we had here in springtime. Okay? So please do not leave me in the comments saying they're having a wonderful time. They're grouping and banding us together. No, they're a bunch of drug addicts like, oh wow, man, we're stuck in the mud. Do you know how many vehicles they have to haul out of there? 2,000. Most of them are EVs because, again, solar power don't charge in a rainstorm. Okay, they got stuck, so they have to haul that stuff out. All right? The Indian reservation is like, okay, we have this much trouble with climate protesters and these boneheads. You know, last few years we had a lot of jobs, but this year the support trucks didn't come in. They couldn't make any money. They have to clean up the mess. And they're looking at $22 million of damage. So let that sink into your little brains. Okay? Festivals are not free. And a lot of people are like, it's going to be eco. Well, you got a big eco disaster out there. So think about it. They're not cleaning up. Oh, we'll bury it out here. You can't bury it out there. If everybody did that, there'll be 22,000 tons of waste. Okay? You can't bury it out. They have a population at peak of Burning Man of 70,000 drugged out, middle-aged, crazy people running around beating each other up or dancing or singing or whatever. Okay? Grow up. Time's growing short. Winter's coming. Okay? I gotta stop saying long live the Republic. We're past that point. Now winter is coming. That's my new catchphrase. And remember that. Winter is coming. And you think this is bad? You haven't seen my notes. You have 8 months left. Okay? That's next June. And a lot of defaults. A lot of people, we don't have to pay rent. No, you'd be hunted down for everything else. Because people don't realize that the big lockdown caused a lot of economic problems that you're seeing right now. Okay? Second thing is, I have to put this out very calmly, it's going to be worse than 2008. A hell of a lot worse. It's going to be close to the Greater Depression and massive deflation. And I don't have to worry about China. Remember, 60-40. China loses 60% of its capital ships. America loses 40% of its capital ships. China is not up to facing a six-way nuclear war with itself because a lot of people in China are fed up worse than America. And don't forget, you want to see a failed socialist state? See California. That was one of China's messed up plans of making a, whatchamacallit. We're doing like the Solomon Islands. Give money, screw up the government, and look at California now. It's a piece of, what comes out of a cow's butt. Alright, folks. I'll catch you later. Be sure to grow a garden. Check out Idaho Garden Girl before the dry, cold weather comes in. Because I'm figuring out no snow or little snow and lots of cold. Okay? Real cold. The days will be like mild 40s. At night it's going to be God knows what. But it's going to be cold. I hope WD gets cracking and get a lot of firewood. It's not going to be that bad. Gee, it hasn't rained, you're on fire, and it's cold as hell. Alright, folks. I'll catch you later. God bless and good luck. Bye now. And watch the skies.